3. Well, let's start off with the chords. So that's F, B flat, F, B flat, F, B flat, F, C. The first lick. So before it gets into that swirling repetitive lick, the part is the kickoff, which notes which are D, E. So the F arpeggio there is really the kind of starting lick. So the F arpeggio is really the first phrase. Then the you know, if we were playing verbatim what it does in D, it would be like this. So those are the three variations: the arpeggio, the shorter arpeggio, double line thing, and then the. But we're just gonna do this part like this. So the arpeggio, which is. That's over the B flat chord where it goes B flat, D, and then back down. So. Now this line, the B flat line, it's going to play the same way over the B flat chord every single time. If we were in B flat, it'd be like do, mi, re, do. But we're in F, so it's like fa, la, so, fa. Starts off in the B flat, ends up in the B flat. So what I'm doing is instead of those variations, I'm playing the same exact thing over the F chord. And that last time through, it resolves like that. So it goes like this. Repeats. Different ending here. So that ending just an F chord lick, like if we were in G. Did the same thing in F. And then the same idea over the C chord, the 5 chord, resolving to the F, which is C, A, C, F, C, A, C, F. So altogether that would be like this. repeats. Whoops. Threw in a variation. Okay, so that's the end of the second A section. Now the B section, that's the first part. Kickoff is C, E, and then G, E, C, E, G, which is B flat, A, G, and then the F arpeggio. A, F, C, F, A, C, B flat, A, B flat, G, E, C, E, G, A, F, C. And yes, I'm leaving out talking about a very important shift change where the notes are there. I'll get to that in just a second. Or let's just go one bit at a time. So, the kickoff. C, E, downbeat is G. G, E, C, E, G. And then it goes to the F chord, which is the F arpeggio right there. A, F, C, F, A. And then goes back to the C chord. Which now here we're getting into some tricky E pivot note position stuff. But again, the only reason we can really do this, get away with the up the neck and the below the neck, is because we're in the key of F. So and then back to the C. F down to the C. That's where it goes back to the F chord. So the chord changes for that part are C to the F, C, F, and then the F7. And now we're going to get to the next part. You walk chromatically C, C sharp, D, and then you do the same shape arpeggio as you did there on the F, except for now we're doing it on the B flat chord, and then so B flat arpeggio, and then F arpeggio, which is this is F E D at the end of that. Now F arpeggio, C A F A C. And then the same chromatic walk up to a different. So now, which is D, B flat, D, F sharp, different B flat arpeggio, still the same chord progression, just a different variation. And then that same ending lick that you do over that C chord. So basically same ending as in the A section. Together now that would be So really what I like to do in this song is just try and play it. But I do want to show you how to play it down in the lower register. So to play it in the lower register, I kind of get rid of a lot of the notes and get the general idea, which I do like this. So So that's the main riff. And the ending. And then for the B section, I do something like this.